Holy. Oh my god. Oh, you guys. That might have been bad or good. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything to be true or false anymore. But feelings are real, okay? My feelings are real. And if I feel like you're wrong, then you're wrong. If I fucking feel like 2 + 2 is 5, then if I feel it in my heart, then it has to be true, you know? Holy crap. I got in here for one reason. Oh, okay. So I need y'all to understand that in this moment, I realize now that the reason why I wanted to make this video was because it was Rihanna's birthday and I wanted to talk about Rihanna. Did not mention her one time while I was filming in my bathroom yesterday. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Robin Fenty, the most powerful person on earth. Love you. Mercury in retrograde. Mercury went into retrograde. It's been a few days, like we've been like in it. But today it just like really hit hard. And I don't want to talk about it. Everything has me mad lately. My limbs keep like going numb. Well, that happens a lot, let's be honest, but like different. Like something's going on. Like, like I feel like almost sometimes what I feel in my arms lately almost feels like a heart attack. And I'm like, wouldn't be surprised just because I feel like I've been having bouts of like hyper activity. Like I'm just like literally like almost like I'm overworking my brain and my body and like intense bursts, and my heart is just like 0 to like 1,000. It's just gonna like stop. I feel like I did too much. I feel like I did too much. Let's get naughtier. Let's get naughtier. I need to charge my computer. Anyway, Mercury is in Pisces retrograde. Mercury is also in its fall in Pisces. And let me explain. So, okay, hold on. Brain blast! I know that's not how Jimmy Neutron says it, but that's how I say it. And I'm the new boy genius. I can't even fucking see myself. I think this is why this video is going to be good. Traditionally, the 7 planets, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Out of the 12 zodiac signs, these 7 rule those signs. So starting with Leo and Cancer, it's like supposed to be symmetrical. The Sun rules Leo and the Moon rules Cancer. So Sun and Moon are the 2 luminaries, and then it kind of like arcs out from there. So then on either side you have Gemini and Virgo, Mercury. Next planet Venus, so that's Taurus and Libra. The next planet Mars, Aries and Scorpio. The next planet Jupiter, Sagittarius and Pisces. And then the last planet Saturn, which is Aquarius and Capricorn. So because of that, each sign has like a ruling planet. And so when a planet is in that sign, it's considered to be in its domicile. So it feels very at home in that sign. It's very comfortable. The qualities of that planet are well expressed in those signs. And then you also have the opposite, which is that means the sign is in detriment. So it's like in exile, it's foreign. It's almost like the planet's like lost, like it doesn't know how to express itself in that sign. Then you have exaltation. This is where a planet is not in its domicile, but it's in a sign where those planets' qualities are well expressed, like elevated a little bit, like the combination of those qualities with what that sign brings out in that planet kind of gives it, I guess, a boost. And then the opposite of that is in its fall. So kind of like in detriment, it's like those qualities, it's like they're fighting against each other. The qualities of that planet and the qualities of the sign do not work well together, and the planet is not able to like fully express itself. I think it's a little bit different than detriment, because detriment is a planet is a little bit lost, but in terms of in its fall, it's like it's just not, there's tension. It's not great. So for example, Mercury is kind of a special case because Mercury is in its domicile in Gemini and Virgo, which means that it is in detriment in Sagittarius and Pisces. However, Mercury is actually also exalted in Virgo in its domicile, which means that Mercury is also in its fall in Pisces. So Mercury really has a hard time in Pisces.
And it's in retrograde.
Also, yeah, I'm sitting on my floor, if you couldn't tell. Mercury is a planet of communication, very sharp, very logical, intellectual, communicative. Whereas Pisces is more dreamlike, more about feelings, emotions, spirituality, which kind of contradicts logic and intellection. Mercury wants to use logic and facts-proven argument. Pisces wants sensing, intuition, feelings, spiritual connectedness. So because of that, it's difficult for Mercury to express those qualities. Like Pisces, you see how it kind of like just does not mesh well together. Mercury being in retrograde just kind of brings a lot of disturbances or a lot of issues, trouble communicating properly, what have you. And I just feel like this Mercury retrograde season, it just kind of feels like the opposite of what normally happens. With Mercury in retrograde, it's like, in this case, like my intuition and my feelings are coming through almost so strong that it's like disrupting how I need to live my daily life. At first, it kind of felt weird. I was like, I almost feel like I'm better able to. I'm gonna cut all this out. I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna edit it. It's gonna be very streamlined. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna flow. It's gonna be funny, but it's also gonna be concise.
No, you're not. You're not, baby, and it's okay.
Which means that I have to get my act together, and like, I don't know why. It's like I can't talk to myself out loud. I know how my language works in my brain, but it's like not. Ooh, that's another thing that I like wanted to talk about. It's like the way my brain works, it's almost like I have to translate what's happening inside my brain into coherent English sentences. It's like my brain doesn't think like that. It's like a whole bunch of like words and thoughts and like abstract concepts that like are all overlapping each other. If I like want to say something, it's like I have to like take each piece and like piece it together into a sentence that like makes sense before I can say it out loud. I'm better at writing than I am talking because I'm able to like edit and revise and like see it. But when you're speaking, it's like it's harder to see exactly what you're saying and you have to be very in the moment, which I think that I'm good with words, but I'm good with words. Doesn't mean that I'm good at speaking. Holy shit! My throat is so dry. I'm so mucousy and phlegmy. I don't know if I'm sick. I don't know if there's allergies. I don't know if fucking Cedar or freaking Central Texas is suffocating me. What was I saying about my thoughts? How did I get here? It was like I was talking about Mercury in retrograde, Pisces. Oh, fuck. Dude, what the fuck was I saying? I think what I was kind of getting at is that I have trouble making these videos because I'm good at conversation.
I'm good at conversation.
And it's hard for me. I don't converse with myself. I think I'm always thinking. It's not that like I don't have a lot going on up here. I do. It's just like it doesn't always feel like a conversation, how I like come up with my thoughts. I feel like I am in the best. Shit. I do well though with conversation. Conversing in another language is hard, but I think that like I do best with
conversation.
I literally just said the same thing like 3 times. Okay, the noise in my background, I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, the noise in the background, that's my heater because it's been cold this week. I mean, let's be real, it's February. Even on warm days here in Texas, we don't have the heat on because my roommate seems to think that living in a 62-degree apartment is perfectly comfortable, and I just disagree, especially because my room, for whatever reason, is always 6 degrees colder than the rest of the apartment. I don't know if that's like on drafty windows or what's happening, but it's always so much colder in my room. So I like have to have the heater on because like I cannot function in 50-degree weather. Like I'm in my apartment, I'm not putting on my winter coats. Like yes, blankets are amazing, but like they only will do so much for you. Anyway, so comment below how you're doing this retrograde season. I know last year we also had a Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Retrograde season. It's not a season. It's just retrograde motion. Mercury stationed retrograde at I think 12, almost 13 degrees Pisces, and it's going to go all the way to 28 degrees Aquarius before it stations direct. And like 14, 15 degrees to go backwards is a long time. But Mercury's really like booking it backwards. Little and major. Mercury in retrograde things were like happening today at work, and I was just like, ugh.
But I don't want to talk about it, like I said.
So what do I want to talk about?
I don't fucking know.
My tendency is to be like, this video is bad, I'm never gonna edit it or post it or anything, but the other part of me is like, just make content, edit it, post it, you'll get better at editing, you'll get more comfortable on camera making videos, you'll just like gain more attention by making videos, but I don't even know what my goal is because where I'm at in my life and like how I'm doing personally, it's like I don't believe that I would ever set myself up for success. So it's almost like I'm not even reaching to do things that like I might otherwise really want to try, and that just like kind of sucks, but you know what? That's where we're at. I'm not gonna like beat myself up for it. I think people are so quick to be like, you should just go for it. But it's like, this isn't my time to do that. So as much as I maybe am not satisfied with how my life's going right now, it's like I will know when I'm ready to like really seize the life. You know, right now I'm not seizing anything. And I think that's perfectly okay. And there's no reason to put pressure on myself to do that. So, if nothing else from this video, just remember, the worst thing that can happen isn't that somebody tells you no, it's that they get mad at you for asking. So
Just shut your fucking mouth.
and don't even try it. Lay low, protect yourself, don't go outside.
Don't do anything.
Except for like this video and subscribe to my channel. Peace out!